Swooping in your face, world record transfer fee news coming at you right now. Woo! Is that fine? As promised, world record fee on its way to your minds when you read it. Alexandro is going to be leaving Juventus and going to Chelsea.
£61 million.
£61 million.
I mean, what is this world record transfer fee, not malarkey? I mean,
it's not a fact, isn't it?
Well, no, it isn't, is it? I mean, it is for a defender, but it's like you can always add caveats to these things. You've got a world record transfer fee for a teenager. It's Pogba's the world record transfer fee, right?
Oh, right. You don't like these little subcultures.
No, I don't. Especially if he's a fullback, right? And the fullbacks in the modern game are actually probably more like midfielders anyway. Pogba is a midfielder. It isn't a world record transfer fee. It's a lot of money for a 26-year-old. That's where the story ends. Yeah, world record fee for a fullback. So exciting from fullback midfield thing. Where's this story from anyway? From the Daily Star. Daily Star. Easy. Look, apparently they've got quite good accuracy when it comes to Italian moves. Have they? According to the Football Transfer League. Really? So yeah, I know. Daily Star normally you think of other things. But apparently he's hesitating on this move a little bit because Juventus have offered him a new deal. And he's summing up what's the best one for him. But in terms of Antonio Conte, I think this is showing that the little wobble that he seemed to have with the hierarchy has calmed down now. Because you've got the Alexandro one. He's no doubt a good player. He is 26, so he is going to cost a lot if you want to buy him. Peak indeed. And then if that one goes through, you've got him and Alonso. It shows that Conte is willing to make those moves for players, even if the guys had a cracking season before. It's certainly an upgrade. I think Alexandro is probably a better all-round player than Alonso is, but Alonso had such a great season. He's probably their player of the year last year. He's certainly the most consistent and reliable. He was fantastic. It was an odd one because he came from a kind of unsuspecting path in football. And to arrive at Chelsea and perform as well as they did and to win the league, it seems an odd transfer to make, but if it is an upgrade, it's an upgrade. And if you need any more evidence on this transfer happening, check out this photo that's been on Twitter, which is essentially the picture that they use when they've signed. So there you go, done, dusted. Have a little look a bit closer at that picture though. Look at the way it's cut out. All photos look like that. Do they? Yeah. I mean, it's official. Yeah. It's signed. It's signed, it's done. The other person that they're looking at is Timo. Hopefully I said that right. Bakayoko from Monaco. Very exciting midfielder, box-to-box midfielder. He's got that kind of Patrick Vieira in his heyday style. And he's apparently flown over to London. Are you saying he's the next Patrick Vieira? Yeah. Is that a dangerous thing to say? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not dangerous. I mean, no one's going to die, but it's bollocks. Is it? He's just another defensive midfielder. Oh, God. He looks a bit like him. What's up with you? I don't know, I'm in a mood. Yeah. I'm in a mood. Another thing that winds me up is everyone getting linked to these Monaco players. Right? All of these players play well together because they were a part of a unit. Right? Just because they play well in that team doesn't mean you go and sign for Chelsea and he's going to be fantastic. So on what grounds is a player allowed to move? Anyone's allowed to buy anyone. It's fine. It's up to them. But don't think because he played well for Monaco last season, you've got this world-class player coming in. 36.7 million for Bakayoko, which I don't know if that's a lot or not. I'm a bit confused with transfers these days. I don't know if that's a fair amount. He does look like an exciting player. What he will bring is a massive pair of hands. Yeah. There are rumours as well that he flew over himself. Just physically, wafting his hands as he got a little quick fly. If he does hold his hands up like that when he scores, he will probably get blown over. Yeah. So you've got yourself a sub-goalkeeper as well. I know you're allowed 7 goalkeepers now, but maybe you don't need that guy because you have Bakayoko. You just stand there. You can just stand there like that, and he's covering the whole goal. So. I wonder how many donuts he can get on his fingers. Let us know in the comments below. The ripple effect continues as we go from Chelsea to Manchester United. If Bakayoko comes in for 36.7 million quid, then Matic looks like he's going to be on his way to Manchester United. He was actually the third choice for Man United, if reports are to be believed. Nangolan and Eric Dyer, your boy, were the 2 defensive midfielders that they wanted to get ahead of Matic. And Mourinho's got a bit of a weird past with Matic. Obviously brought him back in, but apparently at Chelsea, sorry. But he was a huge part of the player revolt Was it?
That happened, yeah, because he against Southampton, he got brought on 27 minutes later, got pulled off, not literally, substituted, and that was a big part of it after he'd had such a good season the season before.
Yeah, I mean, if he's willing to go back to play under Mourinho, it probably isn't true about the player revolt kind of thing. You'd think. It's an interesting transfer because I think he'd do a good job at Man United. He might be third choice in their transfer targets, but he'd do a good job for United. You know, he'd play next to Herrera, which would free up Pogba to move forward. I think part of Pogba's perceived lacklustre display last season was the fact that he had to do a lot of the work that Matic will do if he comes in. And we may see Pogba be the world record transfer player that everyone hopes, or Man United fans hope he will be.
With the Fabinho deal that looks like it's going to happen at some point down the line, and Matic as well, they clearly are trying to free him up. What seems strange to me, Chelsea fans, let me know how you feel about Matic going to one of your clear rivals in Man United, because it is a good fit. He is going to fit in well there. Mourinho does want a bit more power in his team, and he will provide that. So on that level, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be worried about him going over there and being the missing piece that does unlock Pogba.
Chelsea haven't got anything to worry about, have they? They don't worry about Man United, are they?
Why not?
We're going to win the league again.
Are they?
Probably,
Oh.
yeah.
Didn't know. Craig, did you know that? Right, transferism time.
Yeah.
Sit up, look sharp. New words to be learnt that you've heard a million times before.
I love this. This is my favourite bit.
So if you're new to totally interesting transfer stories, then we've started this thing where we've noticed there's a few words that you only hear, or sentences that you only hear in the transfer window. Jason Huliston in this week's rumour mill. Rumour mill.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Because it creates a little...
Because what does it mean?
Yeah, in my head there's like a little windmill.
Yeah.
And there's just like...
Rumours?
Yeah, Rayola, just chucking out another
rumours
one.
wouldn't be in the windmill, would they? They'd be on the stream getting...
Milled, yeah, and then
pushed
going
along.
out. Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Sorry, silly of me. According to sources closely related to Jason Huliston, personal terms have been agreed with Ball Street. Now it's just between Huliston's fiancée and the team to thrash out a price. Thrash out. I love that. Thrash out a deal.
Yeah.
That's a good transferism. I like it. Yeah. We've got a cracking little paragraph from James F. I'm not going to read it all out. Sorry, mate.
Go to our YouTube comments on the Salah if you want to read it.
Yeah, but the key words that I enjoyed, transferisms for this week, bumper contract. Bumper deal, isn't it?
Bumper deal.
I don't really know what that is.
It's the big one.
It's right, is it? Monitoring. People seem to monitor people.
Yeah.
I just imagine people were like in the bushes, just watching them whilst they're sort of sunbathing.
Do you remember when Mourinho called? I think he called Wenger a perv or like a voyeur.
A voyeur.
Yeah. Sorry, not a
Really?
perv. Two different things.
Hands-off warning.
That's good.
Right.
What does that mean?
Enough's enough. You've pushed me too far now.
Here's a hands-off warning. When someone looks at your bird, you've got to give them hands-off eyes.
Hands-off eyes?
Yeah.
Right.
So give me your best hands-off eyes. You look confused.
No, okay. Right, there we go. So, right. So you're looking at my bird, am I?
I'm giving them the hands-off eyes now.
Oh, is that what you're doing now? Okay, right.
Imagine Craig looking at your bird.
Do you know, I don't think I can do hands-off eyes, but I can do a hands-off... You alright? I do that.
That's done, isn't it?
You alright?
You alright?
Sat in it.
Yeah, you're right, mate. The Donnarumma and Mina Riello sort of love fest. the weird...
He's my agent and I'm sticking by him.
It's really
like
odd.
that.
It's
Calm
really
down.
Mina Riello sent out this tweet saying Donna Riola. So he's added both their names together. So it's not like the press have done it like they did with Ben Affleck and Jennifer Aniston. It's like it's this weird thing that he's put out. I think Mina Riola's a little bit in love with Donnarumma, which is fine. You know, it's two men getting it on, no problem with that. But
it's this bizarre backwards gold digging, isn't it? You've got the fat guy.
Yeah.
You've got the fat ugly guy. Right? Courting the young hot thing.
Rich guy.
Yeah.
What does Donnarumma get out of all this?
I don't know.
Apart from lots
Loads
and
of
lots
cash.
of money.
I think that tweet is just...
But what he did, so one last thing, he put them two 1, haters 0. This is a really rich, powerful man. What is he doing? Why is he sending this message out? Firstly, it doesn't help Donnarumma at all because Donnarumma's like, I'm 18 years old, I've got the world in my hands, and everyone hates me because of this quite detestable man.
Yeah. But also it's clearly a ploy. Like, there's been reports that they're going to go back in for new talks with AC Milan to sort out a contract. So the initial story that came out and this tweet is essentially setting up the fact that he is coming back and he is loyal and he does want to stay for this new bumper deal.
I just don't like the kind of Machiavellian antics of these agents. They're doing everything they can to get the most amount of money for their clients. That's their job. They're not there to be liked. But I still don't like them.
Yeah, and Donnarumma, you maybe want to read the tale of Berahino. When he got too big for his boots, wanted to go to Spurs, went, no, I'm off. Gave it all that. Now look at him at Stoke, 13 games, no goals. So,
I mean,
be careful, because you're at the start of your career. All this drama, not helpful.
I think there's a lot more going on with Berahino.
Listen to me, I know, I've been there. I mean,
you would.
I just realised, I saw myself
did that
talking
when you
there.
came into Ball Street, didn't you?
I saw myself talking there going, and Donnarumma looking at me going, who the fuck are you? Do what you want.
Let us know what you think about Mino Raiola and his antics. Is he doing the right thing for his player, or should agents all just fuck off? Let us know in the comments below. This has been Tits for another week. Thank you very much, James Alcott.
Bit ranty, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm in the mood.
I was in the mood for a little rant. If you've got a rant, if you're angry at us, or if you enjoy us, rant away in the comments below.
Yeah.
We'll be back soon. Bye.
Wow.
Gold.
Your knees out?
Yeah, people hate it for some reason. Calm down.
What you mean in the comments?
Yeah.
Yeah.